Deep within the ancient wood stood the great tree of whispers. It was a towering, silent guardian, and at its heart lay its secret, the moon dew. This glowing, gentle substance held the magic of the entire forest, the sound of the wind, the scent of the moss, and the bright color of every bloom. Its keeper was a tiny firefly named Flicker. Flicker was shy, but his lighter, vibrant, pulsating blue was brighter than any other. It was his sworn duty to watch over the moon dew every single night. But one morning, a heavy, silent fog rolled in, sucking the color and light from everything it touched. Flicker watched in horror as the moon dew, usually shimmering like 1,000 distant stars, began to dim. The great tree's ancient bark grew pale. The magic was fading. If it vanished entirely, the forest would fall silent forever. There was only one hope: the sun. Flicker knew what he had to do. He had to climb the massive, forbidding, sleepy mountain and ask the sun for a single, powerful beam of light. His wings a blur, Flicker flew toward the mountain's dark base. There, waiting in the gloom, was a creature known as the Silent Moth. The moth's wings were dust-colored, and its eyes held only the echo of sadness. "Turn back, little light," the moth whispered, its voice like falling dust. "Sleepy Mountain is too high. The sun never wakes for such a small plea. The forest is already lost. Just rest." Flicker felt a cold doubt creeping in, but when he looked back, he remembered the fading dew. He remembered his oath. He took a deep breath, and his own blue light flared with a fierce resolve. "I cannot rest while the magic still breathes," he declared. With a powerful thrust, he left the moth in the shadows and began his arduous climb. Hours later, tired but determined, Flicker reached the cold, wind-swept summit. Below him, the fog still smothered the great tree. Above him, the sun was a colossal, shimmering orange shape, snoring deeply in its midday slumber. It was impossibly huge, and Flicker realized his tiny voice and light would never be enough to wake it. The moon dew on his wing was now just a faint silver shimmer. He tried shouting, but the wind swallowed the sound. He tried shining his blue light, but it was lost in the sun's overwhelming warmth. Then Flicker had an idea. He carefully lifted his wing, angling the last precious silver shimmer of the dying moon due to catch the sun's light. It wasn't a roar or a shout or a bright new flash, it was a beacon of desperation. The reflection of the ancient, fading magic, focused and true. The sun's snoring stopped. One colossal golden eye slowly opened. It saw the small, brave firefly holding up the tiny, vulnerable reflection of the forest's heart. The sun understood instantly. Gently it lowered a single, magnificent sliver of pure, golden light, powerful, healing ray. Flicker caught the beam on his back and raced down the mountain. He flew straight to the heart of the great tree and poured the sun's gift into the fading moon dew. In an instant, the light burst forth. The dew shone brighter than ever before. The colors returned to the leaves, the scent of moss returned, and 1,000 tiny whispers of thanks echoed from the grateful forest. But Flicker, exhausted but triumphant, watched the restored magic. He learned that day that true bravery is not about being the biggest or the loudest, but about having a light that is focused and true, capable of shining even the smallest beacon against the greatest darkness. Thanks for watching.